up, guys? Nikki Novak here in the Young Hollywood studio with none other than Emily Watson.
Hello.
It's such a pleasure to have you here. You are the actor's actor, but you're sort of the anti-actor as well because you don't even live in the country.
No, I don't. I live in London. Which is, you know, it's a choice and it's hard, and you know, I don't come enough and I don't do enough, but it's my life, it's my family there, my kids go to school there, and I'm a Londoner and I love it.
So are you into, because you do live over there, are people in England into like social media? Are they into Twitter? Are they into all that?
Yes, they are. I know, I did go to the Twitter website and there's a thing that says for those moments between blogs when you're not connected, and I just thought, how does anybody have time to do this?
Well, you're working.
I'm working.
That's a good thing.
I'm working and I'm a mum, and yeah.
So Oranges and Sunshine.
Yes.
What happened to these children is an outrage.
We're processed in here.
He had this big stick, and he would...
The boys put every stone of that building together.
We don't have any more information. Why don't you ask your own government? They're the ones who sent the kids out there.
They need to find the families they lost.
It's a true story of basically children who were in the 50s and 60s, mostly in England, who were deported, children in care, in orphanages, who were deported wholesale to other countries in the Commonwealth, a lot of them to Australia, without any legal status, without legal guardians, they were just sort of signed off by the government and put on a ship and sent. And they were supposed to be adopted when they got there by lovely Australian families. And most of them ended up in horribly abusive children's homes. And there's this woman who I play in the film, who really, she was a social worker and she stumbled across it and has made it her life's work, trying to reunite these people with what was left of their families, find out where they came from, what happened to them, and make their story known and get some kind of reparation and sense of identity.
I actually read that you didn't meet the actual person until after you finished filming.
I didn't. I met her after filming. I kind of instinctively just made a choice, and then they said, do you want to meet her? And I kind of like, oh, no, I'm not sure. Because I've played real people in the past and I've met family members and got quite involved with people, and you can get too close. You want to sort of cast them in any kind of a bad light or say anything bad about them or do anything that might, you know, and you feel obligated to the person rather than to the film. What was great on this film, it's directed by Jim Loach, who is the son of Ken Loach, and the whole set had this feeling of that really, and Jim is very, very gentle, and you wouldn't really know if it's a rehearsal or a take because it's so quiet and sort of just, and you can just start filming and you don't really notice, and it's not a great big macho, everybody yelling, really ready, okay, now go!
Have you had that before with directors?
Oh yeah.
Didn't you just work with Spielberg as well?
I did. He doesn't do that.
And I heard another great quote about him. He said that he wanted to work with you. That you had met him years ago. He wanted to work with you. Usually it's the other way around.
No, completely. I mean, I've always wanted to work with him. I did meet him here in Hollywood.
Did you have tea with Spielberg?
We did actually. We had tea.
Did you?
At Claridge's.
That is
in
fancy.
London, which is very fancy, yeah.
So if you could invite anybody, let's say you're having tea with Spielberg and you could invite, let's say, 3 more people to come, past or present, living or dead.
Oh, that is such a rubbishly horrible question, how dare you? And now that makes me want, no, that's really tricky because then I've got to be interesting and intelligent. I don't know, Henry VIII, that'd be interesting.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for coming in.
It's my pleasure.
It's been a pleasure to talk to you. Best of luck. Good luck back in Mexico.
Thank you.
Filming your next film.
Thank you.